What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for the greatest tipping service on the planet, Cold Bear Sports. Right, few interesting ones tomorrow at prices, but I think I can see reasons or make a good case why they could run well. Before I get to that, let's just recap today. We had one selection in the novice chase on YouTube, Mascada. I knew Pure Bliss would take the run. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the winner. There was a sleeper in the race that returned from a break looking really decent. And tired out of it and finished third. But look, I hope I saved somebody on Pure Bliss, not getting involved with her, because I think she'll win the next day, after that promising return. Then on the Patreon service, we had a really frustrating day. Could have been an unbelievable day. We had let's start with the good news. We had a 3 points each way winner at 5-1. That's always very good. But then we had a horse in Exeter, Sienna Royale. I just do not know how she lost. She jumped the last 5 lengths clear of the field, and just got, I don't know, she was 1 to 1,000 in running, I'd say. Anyway, look, she idled close home. She gets done on the line and a nice price of 4-1. So look, we had a lovely winner, 3 points each way on the horse of Ben Paulins that Keelan Woods rode. So I think he's called, what was it called? Bow to the Greatness. So really nice horse, and won well today. He had to be tough up the straight. It was hard work there in Foss last today. So look, really interesting. Anyway, let's move on to tomorrow. Right, so YouTube is a day of big prices tomorrow. Well, 6-1, 8-1 and 8-1. Right, I might take a chance, one last chance on a 16-1 shot as well. We're actually focusing on the all-weather, not by design, just because I think these horses here are interesting, right? Or hear me not, yeah, it is by design, because I have notes on a couple of horses, right? The 210 in Southwell, Homer Stokes. I'm going to go a pint each way at 6-1. Connor Beasley takes the ride here for David Barron. Now this horse, I was in the bookies when this horse, ages ago, when this horse ran in his maiden in Weatherby, and I noticed a bit of money coming from him. He was big prices, so I managed to get on the gamble. And he was well backed, and he won snug on debut, travelled well. However, things haven't really gone his way since, but he's now returning from a break. And I feel a mark of 74. If he could find back to his nice maiden win and come, get near that kind of form and sweetness, because he wasn't really a sweet since, I think Homer Stokes is worth a chance tomorrow at 6-1. So I go a pint each way in the 210 at Southwell, Homer Stokes. Then I'm going to go to the 245, and this is Western Music. Now this is running off a mark of 47. It ran really well behind a mare of Adam West, Sky Blue Thinking, who was on a bit of a tear up. Now she came back to Wolverhampton and she blew out after that. Now this is an 8-1 shot. Now David Barron can get horses ready returning from a break. So if these two are ready, I feel like they could run well. So Western Music, a pint each way at 8-1, and I'm going to go a pint each way double on the 2 Barron horses in the 210 and the 245. Homer Stokes and Western Music. She bombed out the last day, but if she gets back to that run behind Sky Blue Thinking of 47, she'll definitely have a chance. Now, we are taking it on trust that they will be ready, but David Barron has won with many horses coming off a break and first time out and things like that. Right, then we're going to go to the 5:30 in Dundalk, the Peckhampouncer. Really like this horse tomorrow. Pint each way. It's a tricky race and he has a tricky draw. If he wasn't drawn in stall 15, I would have probably made him a stronger each way bet. But I'll just go a pint each way. He has Colin Keane on board. That will help. But a draw in 15 over 7 can be tricky. But he's 8-1. There'll be 4 places in that race. We'll go a pint each way to Peckhampouncer. And then there is a horse in the 445 at Kempton called Appering. Now, he bombed out and ran terrible the last day in Chelmsford, but I'll give him one last chance at 16-1. Now, I'm probably being too forgiving because he bombed out bad, but he didn't handle the track. He hung off the thing. So, one last chance for this horse a point each way, Appering, trained by David Manwezier, and I think it's off a mark of 65. But it'll definitely, and it was dropped for not handing. Look, it ran terrible the last day. But the time before in Lingfield, it ran okay. So we'll take a chance at 16 to 1, 4 places if you can get the 4 places. Don't back that horse if there's only 3 places with a bookie. Only back it if you can get the 4. Point each way, 16 to 1. Right, let's wrap them up. The 210 Homer Stokes, point each way, 6 to 1. The 245 Western Music, a point each way, 8 to 1. And a point each way, a double on them two. The Peckhampouncer, 8 to 1. And Appering, 16 to 1, a point each way. Now, I know I'm saying a point. I know you're all just going to do a lucky 15 with them anyway. So best of luck, whatever you do. Hopefully we'll get a result. So yeah, Joe Value, 1 selection, 1 winner today on the YouTube as well. 4 points win. So lads, you know where it's at. If you're looking for winners, you know where it's at. Look, mine are a bit ambitious tomorrow, but if they run to the potential, they will be bang there. But I do like the Peckhampouncer and the 530. However, the draw is pumping me off. I might have made him a 3 points each way if he was drawing a bit better, but 15 is a tough draw. Anyway, let's hope he can win. A point each way, 8 to 1. Hopefully, yeah, we'll kick him in the nuts tomorrow. A couple of interesting selections for the Patreon service tomorrow, and I had a nice winner today. It actually went off 5 to 2 or 5 to 1 winner, and like I said, we should have had a lovely 4 to 1 winner as well. Only she idled close home and got done. Sienna Royale, watch the race. The last in Exeter. Oh, comment if you puked. Right, Appering. Anyway, look, it is what it is. Best of luck. Gamble safe. Crush the bookies. Let's hope some of these horses find their form and we get a bit of value. Take care and God bless.